The moment I stepped into the elevator, I noticed a little girl eyeing the control panel. Then, right in front of me, she pressed the emergency stop button on purpose. The elevator slammed to a halt on the 49th floor. My stomach dropped. A tightness wrapped around my chest like a belt. I have claustrophobia bad. My first thought was, I need to get out of here. I called out the little girl for being reckless.
Sorry.
She did it on purpose. She was looking right at me and then she pressed it.
You're lying.
I saw you.
Liar.
Evil little bitch.
But instead of support, the old man beside her fired.
You're fired.
He's my boss, and the boss of everyone else in that elevator. The boss turned to us, sighed deep, and apologized. Said it was his granddaughter's fault we were stuck. I expected to be mad. Instead, they started buttering him up. Said kids who cause trouble are the ones who grow up to. I wanted to scream. My breathing was getting shallow, hands damp with sweat. People tried to stay calm. Started chatting like we weren't trapped. A woman in the back spoke up. Her voice cracked as she said her husband had invested in. He went bankrupt and jumped off a building. I turned to look at her. She wasn't yelling, she was shaking. Then she looked directly at the boss. Said he was the reason her husband died. Said the company had been making billions. But the boss faked the accounts. The books left her husband with nothing. The old man raised his hands, tried to explain. Said investing was always risky. Told her he was sorry, but she clutched her chest and sank to the floor. She whispered something about a heart condition. I felt my own heart start racing again. We all thought she was about to die. The elevator was dead silent. Then she spoke again. She said she came here today for revenge. That ending up in the elevator with the boss was pure luck. Her plan worked. And with that, she exhaled her last breath. She was gone. I was frozen. No one moved. Then panic hit. People were screaming, calling 911. But the boss, he scoffed. Said she was probably bluffing. Said there was no way she actually had a bomb. A blonde woman crouched down next to the body. Slowly, carefully, she lifted the woman's shirt. And there it was. A real bomb. Strapped to her chest with wires and a blinking timer. I felt every hair on my body stand on end. If that thing went off, we were done. No chance of survival. Someone tried the hatch above us. It wouldn't open. We all threw ourselves at the doors, forcing them apart. A small hole near the top, maybe a foot wide. A muscular guy in a suit had an idea. He reached through, trying to hit the outside buttons, but his arm wasn't long enough. He grabbed the old woman's cane, stretched it out like a hook, aiming for the panel. He was just about to reach it, and that's when the little girl struck again. She ran to the buttons and started smashing them. We were seconds from freedom, and she was about to ruin it all.